Dear church family, it appears there is a race between the vaccines and the coronavirus spread.
The first known cases of that highly infectious COVID variant from South Africa now confirmed in the U.S. 2 people from South Carolina with no travel history or connection to one another. The CDC now urging all Americans to avoid travel. It's exactly what experts worried about, since early tests showed the South African variant may chip away at the effectiveness of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. Dr. Anthony Fauci telling us work is already underway to update those vaccines with a booster shot.
We'll already be on the road to being able to give people a boost that directs against the South African isolate. That's what we're doing right now. So we're not taking any chances.
There is no evidence the South African variant is more deadly, but it does spread more easily, like mutant strains from Brazil and one from the UK already in 28 states.
Well, in some sense, we're looking at a race between the virus and the vaccine. We would like to get the vaccine out as quickly as possible, and that's a question of production, distribution, and administration. We have to get it into people's arms before they actually encounter the virus and are infected and are at risk of hospitalization and death. Right now, the U.S. is still getting 100 to 200,000 cases per day, over 3,700 deaths yesterday. So the virus is really moving at a very rapid pace. And if we relax on the non-pharmaceutical interventions that we're using, the mask wearing, the social distancing, the restrictions of mass gatherings, we're going to allow the virus to pick up its pace. And it's going to accelerate and move through the population and infect more people before we can get the vaccine into people's arms. And we need to control the virus as best we can using those non-pharmaceutical interventions so that we can get the vaccine into people's arms before they encounter the virus.
What can I do to stay healthy? Wash your hands with soap and water. Really, I know it sounds simple, but it has a big impact. Basically, it's because soap breaks apart the container that holds the virus. Once the container is open, the virus just washes away with the water. For this to happen, you gotta spend some time washing your hands, and you need to scrub. You want to wash your hands for 20 seconds. You'll want to rub your hands together, clean your wrists, fingernails, in between your fingers, and dry your hands with a paper towel you can throw away. Lastly, turn the water off using the paper towel instead of your hand. Now, if you have kids in your household, make sure they're washing their hands this way too. If you aren't around soap and water, use hand sanitizer. That is at least 60% alcohol. Make sure to rub it in until it's dry. What else can you do to stay healthy? You'll want to keep your distance from other people. This is called social distancing. And you really want to stay away from people who are visibly sick or coughing. If you can, work from home. And speaking of home, clean surfaces that you use frequently. Clean doorknobs, countertops, your phone screen, and other items you touch a lot. Lastly, it is a good idea to limit travel to places that have a lot of COVID-19 cases. Okay, how can I help slow the spread? You can do a lot to keep yourself and others healthy by washing your hands, staying away from people who are sick, wearing a face covering, and practicing social distancing. Remember, if you are feeling sick, stay home and call your doctor. By taking these practical steps, you can protect yourself and those around you and help slow the spread of the virus.
It is my hope that each and every one of us will take this pandemic very seriously. Take care of yourself and of each other.